Welcome back, history buffs. Buckle up for a time-traveling adventure as we dive into January 9th, a date packed with fascinating milestones, quirky stories, and epic events. From a 14th century emperor fleeing Constantinople to Steve Jobs unveiling a device that changed the world forever, we've got a little bit of everything. Oh, and did you know a Czech writer born today literally gave us the word robot? Let's dive in and see what made this day one for the history books.
Let's kick things off with some awareness. January 9th is also National Wonk Day. This special day celebrates all the hardworking, intelligent, and curious individuals passionate about learning and knowledge. The term wonk originated in British slang during the 1950s and has since evolved to describe someone intensely focused on a particular subject. So whether you're a self-proclaimed wonk or just appreciate all things intellectual, this day is for you. Let's raise our glasses and our books to all the wonks out there making a difference in the world. Peace Agreement Day is also celebrated in South Sudan, a fitting reminder of the progress humanity can make when we choose unity over conflict.
This day has seen the birth of some serious game changers. In 1913, Richard Nixon, the 37th US president, arrived on the scene. In 1908, Simone de Beauvoir, philosopher extraordinaire, began questioning everything. And in 1890, Karel Čapek, the Czech writer who gave us the word robot, was born. That's right, the robots you love or fear owe their name to this literary genius. And in 1944, Jimmy Page, the legendary guitarist from Led Zeppelin, was born to rock our world. Oh, and if you're a fan of royal weddings, Kate Middleton, Duchess of Cambridge, graced us with her presence in 1982.
Of course, history isn't just about arrivals, it's also about departures. Napoleon III checked out in 1873 after complications from surgery. New Zealand writer Catherine Mansfield left us in 1923, and Peter Cook, a comedic genius, exited in 1995. A moment of silence for these legends.
Wars have begun and ended on this day. In 475, Byzantine Emperor Zeno fled Constantinople, kicking off some medieval drama. Fast forward to 1792, and Russia and Turkey ended the Russo-Turkish War with the Peace of Jassy. By 1917, the Battle of Rafah during World War I was in full swing near Egypt. Talk about eventful.
Science and space enthusiasts, you're in for a treat. On January 9th, 1793, Jean-Pierre Blanchard made the first balloon flight in the US. Fast forward to 1995, and Russian cosmonaut Valery Polyakov was smashing records for the longest time in space, 366 days aboard Mir.
Sports fans, January 9th has some highlights for you. In 1900, SS Lazio, the iconic Italian sports club, was founded. In 2011, Lionel Messi claimed his second Ballon d'Or. And fun fact, the first women's golf tournament happened on this day in 1811 in Scotland. That's right, women were crushing it on the greens over 200 years ago.
Tech nerds, rejoice! On January 9th, 2007, Apple revealed the iPhone, changing how we communicate forever. And let's not forget Louis Daguerre's game-changing invention in 1839. The daguerreotype, the world's first photographic process, is announced by the French Academy. From photos to phones, this date screams innovation.
Nature had its moments too. In 1493, Columbus mistook manatees for mermaids near the Dominican Republic. Spoiler, they were less aerial, more aquatic potato. Yeah, that man must have been at sea for too long to see them as tempting mermaids. Well, let's slide on to the next topic, a landslide. In 1965, the Hope Slide, Canada's largest landslide, reshaped British Columbia's landscape. A stark reminder of nature's power.
And finally, politics. On January 9th, 2005, Mahmoud Abbas was elected president of the Palestinian National Authority, shaping Middle Eastern history. Way back in 1570, Ivan the Terrible orchestrated the massacre of Novgorod, a grim reminder of autocratic power. History isn't always pretty, folks.
And that wraps up our trip through January 9th. A day of innovation, creativity, and milestones, not to mention a few mermaid mix-ups. If today happens to be your birthday, remember, for the people who love you, that's the most important event in history. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join us next time for another deep dive into the past. See you soon, History Explorers!